What's up guys, this is Igor in Russia, and this video is from Novgorod, one of the oldest cities of Russia. And in this video we're going to be exploring the awesome Novgorod Kremlin right behind me. And it also contains the oldest palace of Russia within, the oldest Russian bell tower and the oldest Russian clock tower. If you're new to the channel, I'm Igor in Russia, foreigner filming the amazing Russia with a Western perspective. So subscribe, leave a like, and you can use super chat to support my channel or buy me a coffee, link in the description. So in this video, welcome, we're gonna check out how does this Novgorod Kremlin Detinets actually look like. Let's go. This beautiful Kremlin wall is Novgorod Kremlin, not just the wall, the whole Kremlin, meaning fort. It's known also as Detinets. And it also contains the oldest palace of Russia within. It's called Chamber of Faucets, built in 1433, which served as the main meeting hall of the archbishops. The oldest Russian bell tower, also inside of it, mid-15th century, and the oldest Russian clock tower, built originally in 1673. So, little information about this Detinets, Novgorod Kremlin behind. Palace of Faucets, the bell tower and the clock tower were built on the orders of Archbishop Euphemus II. The clock tower collapsed in 17th century and had to be rebuilt. Outside the Kremlin walls where we're standing right now, there are three large churches constructed during the reign of Mstislav the Great. And these are a bit further away, actually behind those trees over there and in that direction, some of them. Oh, the boat is arriving. Man, let's go on a cruise. And more of this area for you at this point. Yeah, three large churches constructed, and three of them are St. Nicholas Cathedral, the Yuniev Monastery, and Antoniev Monastery. In Novgorod, there are some 50 medieval and early modern churches scattered around the city. Some of them were blown up by the Nazis and now restored. The most ancient pattern is represented by those dedicated to Saints Pyotr and Pavel on the Swallows Hill, the Annunciation, to Assumption, and to Paraskeva Pyatnitsa at Yaroslav's court on the other side of the river over there. The greatest masterpiece of early Novgorod architecture is the Savior Church of Nereditsa from 1198. So coming from the shores of Kremlin, Novgorod. This is awesome, guys. You can actually just walk up there and touch it. That is awesome, but we won't. We want to capture the real world as well as the history, right? There's a lot of towers on the Kremlin. For example, this here is Dvortsovaya Bashня, meaning palace tower, and the one behind it is Spasskaya Tower. And there's many towers all over. And the bridge over here is super awesome, by the way, I must say. Super awesome. And already I've walked from the city center towards this, the most #1 tourist site, of course, of Novgorod. And this place has some tourists as well, Russian tourists, and that family was probably from, well, not probably, I'm sure from Caucasus. This place is awesome as well. No dogs allowed. And I walked from the other side. I didn't film it, but I walked from the, is it the main door or what, but the main entrance or square alongside the Kremlin Park. And next to the park was this awesome Kremlin wall all around. So this is a huge Kremlin, which means fortress. So the compound here was originally the site of pagan burial ground. The first bishop arrived here and built Cathedral of Holy Wisdom in 989, sorry. Can you imagine? 989, so over 1,000 years old. All right, so yeah, first reference of the fortification on the site dates to 1044, so 1044, with additional construction taking place in 1116. One of the entrances here. I wonder if it's open. We're gonna go through the main door. These were probably earthen embankments topped by wooden palisade, although stone towers and walls were built in 1302. So a lot of rebuilding and getting it stronger and higher. So fast forward a bit forward to the future. There's more development in the 1400s. Was, for example, a council hall for the nobility council, and clock tower were built in episcopal compound 1433 and 1436. So modern construction. The fortress was rebuilt between 1484 and 1490 by Muscovite builders in the wake of Grand Prince Ivan III's conquest of the city, 1478. The third of it was paid for by the Novgorodian Archbishop Gennady, a Muscovite appointee. It is a large oval 545 meters long and 240 meters wide with 9 surviving towers, guys. Oh wow, we're gonna go in now, guys, for sure. Are you guys ready for Novgorod? Amazing, over 1,000-year-old fort exploration. Push likes, guys, and if you want to highlight your question or comment, use super chat. Check out the Volkhov River here. Oh wow. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh wow, they're not scared at all. Gotta tell you about this Volkhov River. So this is the legendary Volkhov River, the main waterway of the famous medieval trade route from Varangians to the Greeks. Numerous convoys of merchant ships sailed the river many centuries ago, loaded with goods from faraway lands, luxurious fabrics, non-ferrous metals, rare wines, and amber. And today, Volkhov River is popular swimming spot, a place for jet skiing, etc. And cruising. I can see some cruises going from time to time on this Volkhov River. By the way, artists like Rachmaninov, Dostoevsky, Державин, Akhmatova were inspired by this city. And one of the main things here, of course, is the fort and the river. All right, guys, I invite you to this amazing walk into the fort. Let's go. So this has inside of it has also one of the oldest buildings that is still in use in whole of Russia. Some tourist stuff on sale, you know the basics. Продукты земли Новгородской. Products from the land of Novgorod. Super excited, guys. I hope you are as well. here we are, guys. I've been waiting for this moment to enter a new place for me. And we are in. Oh my God. Tickets to Kremlin wall walk. I need to get that one as well. Let's get it. Здравствуйте, сколько билет стоит на прогулку? 250? А, звонит. Один билет тогда, да. И можно еще боевой ход к крепости, можно?
Вы один билет куда?
Или комбинированный, что ли?
Alright, we bought the tickets. We were able to have a Kremlin wall walk and also to this thing, to the clock tower. I think so, yeah. Hope I won't lose my tickets, you know. Alright guys, let's check it out. Let's check out this place out. So here is the map, right? That's actually advertisement. But the main location is here, I guess. And this is very important monument, one of the top sites here. We're gonna check it out. Actually now, it's on the left. There it is. How stupid of me. Oh my God, it's beautiful. So that's the wall walk over there. And they made it like a proper little city. This reminds me, of course, of Peter and Paul Fortress, even though Peter and Paul Fortress is like 700 years, over 700 years younger. I thought it would be more medieval, but like I said, this actually is much younger than it originated from, because this was burned down, destroyed, so they had to rebuild it multiple times. Tons of people walking here, enjoying the Kremlin, Novgorod Kremlin. They've got museums. So this is probably the Church of Sophia, right? But first we're gonna check out this one. This is one of the important locations. And it actually continues way over there as well. So this is just a middle building. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Speaking in medieval Russian. Oh wow. Guys, this is awesome. Even though this is like super touristy, this is super awesome. Let me tell you about this location here. So guys, this thing here is a monument called Millenium of Russia. It was built in 1862, celebrating the millennia of Russia. And the upper row over there, I'm going to show you more. Upper row of figures is cast in the round, and the lower one is in relief. And they represent important figures to Russia, historical figures of Russia. Probably if you know your history, you probably could recognize all of these different figures by name. is Ivan the Terrible. Oh my God, this is awesome. 1,000 years of Russia and plus. Right next to this Millennium of Russia is a museum called Novgorod Museum Reserve, guarded by 2 royal lions. They got icons and all kinds of stuff there. Medieval Russia, that's something I haven't been filming much. It's always been, St. Petersburgian era, meaning starting from early 1700s. We're gonna go to the other side before I start to get inside the cathedrals and other interesting stuff like walk on the Kremlin wall walk. This is actually a library behind me, the same building with the Museum of Novgorod Preserve. So here we have reached the walls of, we entered that place over there, so we're not far away. So exploring this while eating, catching all this beauty little by little. Here's the toilet. This looks like people are living here, but they're actually not. They actually are not. This little old church here is not just any church. Well, it kind of is, but it's one of the many. And this is a church of Saint Stratelates. Andrei and Stratelates. I wonder, can you enter inside of it? This is like a much newer type of. This is Sudeyski Gorodok Corpus. All right, Sudeyski Sudian little town, maybe like a town within the fort, I guess. And more churches over there. Ah, beautiful, guys. Check this out. Do we have anything in English, I wonder? Nope. But they excavated something from here. You can see on the left. They found some old medieval stuff in that area. That's very interesting. They have their own buses here even. Check it out. There's like a guided ride. How awesome is that? I wanna get on that as well. Not fair. And I had to walk. Well, my channel is famous for walking, as you guys know. So this is one of the wall towers that we actually saw from the other side, if you remember. That is, let me tell you. Yes, this one here is Dvartsovaya Tower, and this one here is the one we didn't see from the outside, behind the corner. This is Spasskaya Tower. Guys, Novgorod, Novgorod Kremlin. Kremlin. You can see the wooden upper floor of the roof. This tower was built in 15 to 17 century, 17th century, 15th, 17th century. Yes, Spasskaya bashня. Oh my God. So we have a couple of new towers. Man, there's lots of not guard towers over here. So this one here, next one is Kняжая Tower. Kняжая Tower, yes. And the beautiful one, the more beautiful one is Kokui Tower. Wow, what a name. Some serious name action here. Kokui. Какой? No, какой. Какой means what kind of. Какой is the name of the tower, so that was my own little game here. And there's the bus over there. I want to get on that type of bus actually. I wonder how much is it. This is gorgeous, guys. Wow, here we got like a proper multi-floor thing going on with the tower, and there's I think some kind of living quarters, wooden building. That is Pokrovskaya. Pokrovskaya means the Mother Mary's cape kind of thing. It's important thing in Russian Orthodoxy. It is said that Mother Mary's cape is protecting Russia. Always has and always will. Let's, by the way, ask if we can hop on this tour. Alright, guys, decided to buy this. Check it out. Oh, I bought this ride for us all. We turned the flame over here and some kids. Enjoy the ride. Check out the Novgorod Kremlin from a car. Kids marching up there.
Здравствуйте, ребята! Меня зовут Анфим. Я маленький новгородец, живу в одном из древнейших городов нашей страны, Великом Новгороде. Мы с вами находимся в самом центре Старого Новгорода, в Кремле. И сейчас отправимся по Кремлю в путешествие. Поехали! Новгородский Кремль – одна из старейших крепостей древнерусского государства. Крепости строили в городах для защиты от неприятелей. Если нападал враг, горожане могли укрыться за прочными стенами и с башен наблюдать за неприятелем и давать ему отпор. Облик новгородского Кремля со временем менялся. Был он и деревянным, и белокаменным, а сейчас облицован красным и черным. В ней преступников держали, как в тюрьме. А потом тюрьму убрали, и осталась рядом только церковь Иоанна Златоуста. Вот и стала башня Златоустовской. В 19 веке башни и примыкающие к ней пристройки были перестроены, и следующая башня, Покровская, построил ее новгородский боярин Семен Климович. Она получила свое название от пристроенной к ней церкви Покрова Богородицы. Эта башня особенная. У нее много окошек амбразур, бойниц, внутренних переходов. А еще Покровская башня почти целиком расположена за стеной, примыкая к ней с внешней стороны. А построена она так, чтобы при осаде по врагу, подбирающемуся к стенам, стрелять удобнее было. Большие башни эти — настоящие каменные богатыри. А богатырем стать каждый новгородский мальчишка мечтал. И я, Анфим, тоже. Посмотрите налево. На полянке у детского центра знак памятный есть. Это вы обо мне и узнали. Сегодня полянка эта Анфимкина называется. Вы на ней веселитесь и в разные игры играете. А раньше здесь воины новгородские ходили, город от врагов охраняли. Ведь совсем рядом был воеводский двор, где располагались новгородские дружинники во главе с воеводой. Если посмотрите направо, увидите то, что сохранилось от воеводского двора. Основание стены – фундамент. Двор был огорожен стеной, как маленькая крепость. Над воротами, ведущими внутрь, возвышалась восьмигранная башенка с высоким шатром. В больших палатах жил воевода, гостили бояре и московские дьяки. Палаты были двухэтажными. На каждом этаже по 5 комнат, со сводчатыми потолками, по которым ходили воины и охраняли Кремль. Ими-то воевода и командовал. В центре у крепостной стены самая высокая башня
children's voice.
Познакомимся теперь с ней.
Off to the next tower.
Была невысокая башенка, вровень со стенами. А нынешнюю башню построили вместе с воеводским двором. Лестницами и переходами башня связывалась с помещениями больших палат и составляла единое целое с воеводским двором. Башня была
So it had 3 floors and it was connected by steps on different floors. As you can see, there's a window on the first floor,
Еще
second
называли эту
floor.
башню по-другому – Каланча, то есть самая высокая.
This is the highest tower.
Почти весь город видно.
You can see the whole city from the top.
И монастыри Великого Новгорода. Если враги угрожали городу, толщина их от 3 до 5 метров.
3 to 5 meters fat walls, not fat, wide, yes, 3 to 5 meters wide walls.
По которому ходили дозорные и охраняли крепость.
And there's a walk over there where soldiers actually patrolled.
Хорошо, и стрелять удобнее. Стреляли через узкие окна, бойницы, из луков.
And there are windows upstairs, and then they shot through the windows, and there were narrow windows, as you can see over there.
Как и мы сейчас движемся к следующей башне, Княжой. Башню-то эту строили, перестраивали, да по-разному называли. То башни за боярским двором, то на государевом дворе. А потом Княжой называть стали. В ней могли хранить оружие и доспехи новгородские
A
дружины.
lot of weapons were stored in this tower, and it had many names before this Kняжой tower name was eventually left with.
На коне или повозке. Ворота были не у всех башен Кремля, только у тех, откуда улицы вели в разные концы города.
Not all members and not all towers had doors like this one, only the ones who had different entrances to the city. The oldest tower of this whole fort.
Которая почитаема у новгородцев. Здесь молились об исцелении, о
And
защите,
it's
о
actually
помощи в
was a
решении
church inside,
жизненных
I
трудностей.
guess, something like that.
Образ Спаса всегда сопровождал
Yeah, probably on
новгородцев
top of
военным
this,
походом.
not sure.
Крепость была под надежной защитой. В любой крепости всегда должен быть запас оружия и продовольствия. Вот и в Кремле была житница, место, где хранили
So
жить.
next place is where different food storage. Next location is food
Возле
storage.
следующей башни – Дворцовый.
Дворцовый
Название Дворцовый
Tower.
от дворец, маленький дворик. Еще
Small
называли
courtyard.
башню на житном дворе.
The name refers to
Сегодня
the
от двора
courtyard, even though it's a
осталась только
small
пристройка у самого
space
основания
inside.
башни. Башня очень красивая, украшена как настоящий дворец. Не зря ее
So it has
называют
many
дворцом.
details, like
Верхняя
Palace
часть
Tower,
фасада
that's what it's
башни
called, Palace Tower.
типирована боевыми зубцами. Есть у нее и пояс из треугольных впадинок и круглых розеток. Посмотрите, Стены и башни сохранили сводчатые бойницы 15 века.
From the 15th century, you can still see some details from 15th century.
Настоящая красавица, дворцовая башня. Далеко ее видно с реки Волхов.
You can see it far from the Volkhov River as well.
Стены вы тоже можете подняться. Вход располагается возле Софийской звонницы. Несмотря на свой
I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park.
стены новгородского
Medieval version.
сложены из больших камней и углов условного века. Нередко волны Волхова подходили к стенам крепости. Осталась сейчас только маленькая церковь Андрея
There used to be a
Стрателата.
tower next to it,
Давайте
that's what.
остановимся и на нее посмотрим.
Check out the
Раньше
church.
стоял на месте этой церкви большой собор, освященный в честь святых воинов
Used to be a
Бориса и
bigger
Глеба.
cathedral back in the
В
day.
Новгороде их очень почитали. Считается, что собор построил новгородский богатый купец Садко
A rich
Сытник.
merchant was
Помните
built
военного
this
новгородского
cathedral.
гусляра Садко? Сегодня об этом несохранившемся соборе нам напоминает только маленькая церковь. Названа она тоже в честь воина Андрея Стрателата. Они
These are
специально
water
сделали
gates.
чтобы можно было выйти к реке Волхов.
It was they were real gates, and the idea was to exit into the water. And in case there was people, if this fort was sieged, they were able to go down through that gate and get some water. Alright guys, this has been an interesting, cool tour on a bus in Novgorod Kremlin. Bye bye.